Continue on Bull Mountain Road for 1.5 miles.
Check out the new fit. Looks pretty good. I like the helmet, it looks good on there. And obviously I love green, so why not? This is for safety. We're out here at Bull and Jake Mountain. I did get a, what looks like an unwanted traveler along the way, and I gotta get rid of him. Hopefully the guy that's out here first is getting rid of him on the trails. Like, look already at how many little critters he's got right there. I don't know where this guy came from, but we are going to get rid of it. Okay, well, it's dead now. Today we are riding Bull and Jake Mountain. Actually, we're just going to do Bull Mountain, not Jake Mountain. So this is about to be a big climb for a great downhill descent, and it's my first time riding it. I'm super excited. It's kind of like a birthday milestone type thing that I get to do, and should be a good challenge. From what I understand, it's like a mile, or excuse me, not a mile, like an hour. Probably going to take me an hour and a half to climb up, so we'll cut it real short, show you a little bit of the I think it's just fire roads, but I'll show you how to get to the top, and then yeah, let's do this real quick and make our way down. So I'll get the bike off, get dressed, and we'll see you guys in a minute. And I've got a new helmet, so this is going to be a new point of view. We're going to see which one's the best. This is probably going to be the sturdiest, unless my head's just doing this number, but we'll see this versus the downhill that we did at Blankets Creek with it on our chest, as well as we've seen at Allatoona. So yeah, we'll wear this up and down. This has got a downhill, it goes fast. I want to be careful because I am going to be climbing for an hour and a half, so I feel like this helmet's the best for me. And yeah, we'll see you guys at the top. All right, so I think that this is the best placement. We'll see. I do apologize in advance, but we'll see what we can get out of this. But I do believe we're about to do a steady climb. Spiders are crazy, huge. Okay, so we know the trail. We're gonna come over here to the right and follow this fire trail essentially on up. Spider webs are pretty gnarly this morning. Probably hit a few. So this is supposed to be a challenge. So I'm gonna conserve my energy by going up nice and easy, take it slow, and hopefully we get a nice, cool, fun ride back. Let's see how long it'll take us to get up this fire tower. Took my buddy about an hour. He's better than I am, but yeah, let's see what we can do today. So far, I've only hit one spider web, so that's good. And I think that one was even in the way just because I was like up high. Fortunately, I had some guys running a bit ago, so they might have knocked out anything that's like ground level for the moment. When we go through the bigger stuff, that's probably when we're gonna probably have a different conversation there. Probably should pick up some speed. It's really soggy in these middle spots, so you lose like pretty much most momentum coming through unless you're just willing to dig through it. I'm not really in the race. I'm just seeing what I can do, having some fun. The goal here is just to keep pedaling in reality. Yeah, because if we keep pedaling, I mean, your body's going to keep moving. Every now and then you'll take a break. I mean, obviously. But you'll be able to take a small break, like this one. Woo. Outside, come back across. All right, I hear the thunder. We're hoping it's gonna pass over us. You know, I can already feel, since I like really started getting back into riding, that my endurance has picked up, and I'm actually like really happy about this. Yes, I'm still breathing heavy, of course, but this is nice. Little scenic view. All right, I believe we keep going straight, but we're gonna take a look. All right. It looks like it was a trail, but I could be wrong. We're supposed to go straight because we're supposed to stay on the fire road. That might be where we actually come out of. That'd be pretty nice to come out of there. What would be nicer is if I could see. That would be nice. The glasses always fog up. Should be like an anti-fog that's not spit or saliva. Yeah, it's weird, I know, but it works. Whew, these little Juro bugs or spiders are everywhere. Whew, shit, that was a big one. Yep, I'm in the spider zone. Highway to the spider zone. Take it right into the spider zone. We're gonna get up here and check our map again. Okay, that I'm just gonna keep going straight on this. So if anything, we're supposed to be over there. And I'm imagining this is making the ride up a little easier to pallet, because I'd have definitely walked up that back there. Yeah, met right back up with the road. A little bit of a climb, nice little downhill back there, a little speed for you. I think there's only a short bit of this. Whew. And then we get to the backside. Okay, so let's go straight. I think that's another shortcut with a trail ride for going down, which is fine. I'm not that skilled to go up it, because I can already see in some spots I would definitely get off the bike just to walk it, which I'm cool with cruising, hopefully down this timber road where it seems there used to be an old cabin. Interesting. I hope that I don't have to walk back up this. Okay. Let's see. The bottom. Yeah, there we go. Get up. Get up there. Look at you go, brother. Right. Woo. I'm not that brave. I hope this is the right road. A little further to the left. This is definitely one of those trails that if you had the mount, granted I probably wouldn't put your phone on there, but if you had like the Garmin, this would work great. All right, let's move. I can barely see. Whoa. Oh, look at the river, or the creek. The creek. All right, keep going. All right. Here we go. Cool thing is you got to ride through the water. All right, so we're about halfway through the ride, I think. It's like 8, I don't know how many miles we're in. Anyways, I think we're about halfway through the ride. We're going through at least a third of the way, we'll say that. Because we're going through that second portion of uphill. Should be a gradual climb up this. Single track, should be nice and easy. Probably a couple challenges, but we'll be good. We'll go to the outside. Yeah, we're gonna do the longer one. Challenge day. They're both a black trail. Spider web. Ooh, Z.O.A.T webs are like super thick. Super thick. Yeah. We're almost at the top, I think. I can't see anything. Again, pretty deep drop down there. My glasses are severely fogged up. I just have like the old man look going on so I can see. But we'll get there. I think every year they do this, I think it's called Fool's Gold race, and it goes through the Bull and Jake mountain areas, and they have a mountain bike one and a gravel race if you want to enter. And they start out at that Montaluce winery or vineyards over there in Dahlonega. Whew. Then you'll make your way around the course and back to the vineyard. I guess have some wine, enjoy yourself, be proud, I guess, because you did like 100 miles, I think, is one of them, where it's like 100 kilometers or something. Kilometers. Yeah, and I guess be proud of yourself when you finish, because they're pretty long. I mean, this is kind of daunting too. And it's for a race. I mean, I'd be a little dead, but whew, you're gonna have to hit some challenging power up here. You gotta be a good climber for this. Your downhill's not gonna matter. Oh yeah, I think we're getting close. All right, just a little more. All right, so we are at what I would believe is the top of the mountain. We got a little bit to go until that last stretch of that downhill, but that should be only just like a mile, if that. And then it's downhill from here. The hard part is that the bike tires, they've got like a little bit of clay in them. So I'll try to bounce that off if I can real quick before I start moving downhill, so we can make sure we've got tread. Other than that, man, this ride's great. I've enjoyed myself. Even though it's nothing but a climb coming up. I mean, that's what going up is. I've enjoyed myself. I'm typically not enjoying climbs, but that was mostly double and single track that wasn't washed away. And the fun little, you get to run across the creek / river, whatever that is. I think it's a creek. You get to run across that in the middle of the ride. So that's kind of fun. And I think that you get to hit it again over here, and it may be deeper, so I might have to walk it, but no worries. We'll see what happens and see what this adventure brings us. So let's finish the ride. Ooh, pulled off. It's probably also because I'm not climbing uphill. Climbing cross hill. So I wonder how the bounce looks on that, because if I'd have gone through that with the shoulder straps, it just wobbles all over the place. I think this is the last bit of that climb. I want to switch glasses anyways. Fairly dark in here. Much better. We're close to that downhill portion. Not exactly sure. I think we cut back a little, and then that'll over there, I think, is where we're just gonna shoot straight down to the road. So let's get going so we can get the pumpkin patch. So let me know what you think of this camera view. Might even be the conversation of this view for this type of ride, or this view for a different type of ride. Ooh, I don't mind the helmet. I thought I was gonna have some problems with it because it's like heavy, but it doesn't seem to be an issue. These roots, man. Ooh, thunder. Ooh, that was a big web. All right. Might get a little tight in here. It's okay. Ooh. Nope, we gotta be close. I feel like this isn't a bad uphill for, ooh, my thumb's stuck. Wait a second. See, this isn't bad uphill. It's just kind of a little single track that you can, ooh, that was deep in there. That you can climb up. I mean, there's these rooty spots right here you want to get through. I'm gonna go around that spider web. The mulch right to the side is soft, super soft. All that's super soft. Make sure it wasn't me. Roots are really slick. I was gonna try to walk or climb it all, but some of this I definitely have to walk. It's just all the roots. I'm not good at that. I weigh a lot. I'm not strong enough to pick myself up over them. All right, it's a little foggy. I'm gonna clean the lens on this thing real quick when we get up here, because I think this is, I think we're getting up here to where we're going to start our descent. Yeah, all right, we're gonna haul ass and try to see if we can do some catching up. It's gonna be a negative there, Captain. All right, we're not exactly at the downhill spot, I don't think yet. Still, the climb's tall. I think we're supposed to cross over with a road in just a second, or another trail, but we'll take some of this down. Probably meets into it. It's just like the higher climb, you know. Whew. See, when you come around corners when you're going downhill, you gotta watch out, because everything is slick on the edge. So, have some fun. Whee! Okay, we are officially at the downhill portion. It's like right here. You'll see this whole little gap right here if you're looking, but you'll go through the creek once and then you'll come back through and it'll be right down this way. So at the end of the ride, if you would, let me know what you think about the way the camera looked today. So, Buddy said it took him about 35 minutes. Let's see if we can make it in 35 to 45. I believe it's all downhill. There might be a little bit of a climb, but yeah. Let's get going. This is going to be fun. Clean the tires off. All right, ready? Whew, that was fun. Get on out of here. Right back there at that creek, I smelt a bear. Be mindful, I smelt a bear just ahead. Back my way, yep. To the left of you though. Yeah, that was strong. That's the strongest I think I've ever smelt a bear. Ooh. See these sticks are slick, man. That probably saved me right there. Yeah. Woo! Not that great at lines, but I'll get better at them. Like that. Oh, I missed that one. Ah! All right. Sounds like we're coming up on water again. This will wear you out, man. What a workout. Whew. Take a breather. All right. Go a little faster. We gotta beat some time. Oh. Yeah, the hard part about being tall is these overhanging trees. This ground's really soft. I'm like digging through it. I think that's rain. So we're getting rained on now, which is fine. Oh yeah. I don't think I've ridden like this in the rain in a while. Usually don't plan to. The good thing is my legs aren't tired. I mean, I'm a little tired. My legs aren't too bad. I've been taking a little bit of pre-workout before I go to ride. Woo! Didn't see it. But I've also added a little bit of magnesium. Stuff tastes awful. Cut it with lemon juice. As well as some L-theanine. And then my pre-workout's caffeine free. But the L-theanine works with caffeine, supposedly. And kind of gives you a sustainable energy version of it. Kind of like how that bulletproof coffee works. But it's an amino acid. It's good for you. It'll help your muscles. I've noticed a difference between taking it when I go to ride versus like just the pre-workout. So, I don't know. You might want to add it to your menu, but it's up to you. If you got aches and pains at night, you're one of those like athletes that you're sore from childhood, then magnesium is pretty helpful when it's time to go to sleep, or just like day to day. Kind of removes some of those cramps. Whew. All right. This is fun. I like this back here. It's a little bit of a challenge to it, but it is kind of scenic. But I was not. I was in the center of the bike. I was kind of told this is all downhill, and maybe I'm just not fast enough to make it that, but it's an old Forest Service truck. All right, let's do this. Ooh, we get to go fast again. Can't see that well. Woo. Almost made that. Way more confident with this helmet on. If I could see a little better, that'd be great. It's really just about to rain now. Woo-hoo! Woo! Glad I didn't jump off that. I can't see. I saw it coming though. That's pretty sick back there. They got a pad that you can just launch off of. Whew. I'm soaked, but I'm happy. This is fun. Smells like lightning struck this thing. It smells like burnt wood. All right. Soggy right there. Oh, I ain't making that. So what happens when it's wet for me. almost done. I can see the sun's coming out. That means it's almost time for pumpkins. The rain seems to have gone away. I'm wet. I'm cooled off. Recharged. Something about some good rain. I love it. All right. You know, these are good trails. I think we're coming up on the road. Yeah. Here we go. Look at that. That's pretty awesome. So we go that way. If you haven't noticed, I'm covered in mud. We gotta go back this way to get to Z.O.A.T, I think. Fingers crossed. Awesome. Should be right around this corner. Here we are. How do I look? That's Bull Mountain in Dahlonega, Georgia, in the rain. I think that was less than 2 hours. It's good for me, so what can you guys do? See you guys next time.